Oh, hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, otherwise known as Pablo Escobar, and in today's video we're looking at the Swift, which can be found on the Elitas travel website and retails for $1.5 million. Okay, now it is a Pegasus vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. What that means is that you'll need to call it in via Pegasus, but if you own yourself a hangar, ladies and gentlemen, you can turn it into your own personal vehicle by storing it in your hangar. Okay, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the unupgraded version. This is the Swift helicopter, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a look at it. Okay, so what do we think? Right, okay, well, it's not too bad. It is going quite fast. It's quite a fast helicopter, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here comes the trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Its turning circle is absolutely abhorrent. Yes, it really is extremely heavy and stiff to maneuver in the air, ladies and gentlemen. It's not agile whatsoever. It takes a long time to come round, much longer than the Buzzard or the Sparrow or any of those sort of helicopters. So it is very rapid, ladies and gentlemen. It is very rapid. Its handling is quite ungainly, to be quite frank. It's quite awkward, quite stiff, and quite unpleasant. That's the simple truth of it to fly. Okay, another problem with this aircraft, ladies and gentlemen, is because it is so narrow, as you can see, which aims at its streamline abilities, enabling it to go fast. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it can make it rather precarious to land, Okay, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have now taking it on a lap. As you can see, we're going to take it on into the hangar, ladies and gentlemen, and have the vehicle upgraded. Okay, and as I say, once taken into one's personal hangar, ladies and gentlemen, it does convert it from a Pegasus vehicle to one's own personal property. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. These are the upgrades, and as you can see, there are scant few. In fact, there's sod all, ladies and gentlemen, to be quite frank with you. There are no upgrades whatsoever in terms of performance or modification, other than simply the color, ladies and gentlemen. It does have a two-tone color, at least, at the very least, with that sort of nifty stripe along the side. But there is no engine upgrade, ladies and gentlemen. There's no handling upgrade. It pretty much is as it comes, pretty much bog standard, and that really is rather disappointing, I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've upgraded it, but there are no performance upgrades, so there is no point in taking on a second comparison lap to the first, around the airfield, around Port St. Cudo here. So we're going to take it on down the sandy shores and put it up against some other helicopters. Okay, so we've brought it all down to sandy shores, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a quick look around the aircraft. It's rather sleek and whatnot. It's about as sleek as a dolphin in running shoes, isn't it? Let's be frank about these things. Okay, so the first helicopter, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put it up against is the standard Maverick that you can pull off the map just about anywhere. The Maverick has not been upgraded, but as I said, ladies and gentlemen, nor has the in terms of performance, ladies and gentlemen, nor has the Swift. So this is very much like for like. We're trying to struggle to get around that corner, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, okay, it's absolutely hideous to drive, very stiff, very awkward in the air, ladies and gentlemen, but it is much faster, as you can see, than the Maverick. So there we go, no question, ladies and gentlemen, the Swift is going to take down the Maverick. And the next helicopter we're going to bring out, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the Annihilator. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a standard Annihilator. It's being pulled off the map. Okay, so what can one say about the Swift, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, it is fast, it is fast. It's how fast, you may ask? Well, it's as fast as your mother, but it's that handling in the air, ladies, awfully stiff, awfully stiff. It's about as stiff as your father in a Turkish bathhouse, but what can one say positive about it? It's cheap, ladies and gentlemen, so $1.5 million it's cheap, ladies and gentlemen. How cheap, you may well? It's about as cheap as your little sister. And if you don't have a little sister, then it's as cheap as your wife or your fiancé. And there we go. We see it taking down the Annihilator there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so the Swift beats the Annihilator. The next vehicle we're bringing out, ladies and gentlemen, is the Sparrow. This comes in a Costco, don't you know? The Sparrow off rather ahead there, but we were catching it quite significantly. But it's all about the cornering, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately. Yeah, so the Sparrow is far more nimble, ladies and gentlemen. So in a straight line, the Swift would beat the Sparrow, ladies and gentlemen, but if you have any aerial maneuvers to take into account, the Sparrow may be the better bet. Okay, so the next vehicle we're bringing out, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the Buzzard, and it's going to be much the same, it's not as fast as the Sparrow, ladies and gentlemen, so we get off ahead there. But like I say, the Sparrow, the Buzzard, ladies and gentlemen, has got better handling than the Swift, and so we're going to see what happens here, I mean, it really is the handling that lets this thing down, I mean, it is absolutely awkward. I mean, it's more awkward than a spotty teenager with an erection. You know, it's just bad awkward in the air. Okay, and there we go. Anyway, I'm trying to catch up, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, if we can catch it, you know, I mean, it is fast. You know, it moves faster than an Englishman invading a sovereign realm, but not fast enough to catch the buzzard, I'm afraid. Okay, so the next vehicle we're going to bring on out, ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's going to be the Super Velito Carbon, don't you know? We've gone pulled this off the yacht, as you're seeing there, ladies and gentlemen. So we're getting well ahead, ladies and gentlemen, well ahead of the Super Velito Carbon there, ladies and gentlemen. And on this occasion, we have managed to get around the corner, so it's got sort of it looks like it's going to take down the Super Velito Carbon. Okay, so what can one say, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, it's unstable when you try to land. It's going to topple over like a toddler with a bottle of brandy, you know. In terms of speed, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's swifter than a kick in the goulash after licking your mother-in-law's ear. What else can one say about it? I mean, it's just the handling, ladies and gentlemen. It's more rigid than a priest at a nun's slip and slide. And in terms of looks, ladies and gentlemen, it's about as streamlined as a jellyfish in a wind tunnel. Let's be perfectly frank about these things. Okay, like I saw, like a sleek as a gimp, sleek as a kestrel in a gimp suit, and just as horrifying to look at. Okay, well, we're in the video here. Mr. Raccoon will try to kill me, of course, but unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, he misses, and then I try to hit him, and he misses me, and I miss him, and then he misses me, and then I punch the window for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Then he clips me, you know, but I don't go down, so I try and punch him, and then he tries to punch me, and I try to punch him. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, I realize, well, sorry, hell, I know what's going on here. I'm still in my bloody CEO, aren't I? So I'm going to have to disband the CEO if I stand a chance of killing the raccoon, you know? And so that's what I go to do, and of course, immediately, yes, he takes me down, soaring raccoon. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed the video, and of course, as always, thank you very much for watching.